I love a good salmon dial. However, not all salmon dials are created equal. Some kind of fall flat. Others get a little bit of metallic tone to them, a little bit of copper color mixed in. Those are the ones that I fall in love with. I absolutely love copper tone salmon dials. Today, I have a beautiful dial to show you. It's the second offering from a brand called DUMOREAU. Let's flip the camera and take a look at the DUMOREAU dress watch. So I like to switch over to a travel pouch. These are useful. I say this every single time. Previously, the other watches that I have reviewed from DUMOREAU here on my channel came in a box. Obviously, a box is great, but you just put that on a shelf and then you forget about it, put it in a closet, you never see it again. This you could actually use, so it's a one watch travel pouch. You could use this on vacation, things like that, which is great. As I mentioned also, watches that I have reviewed from this brand previously were not Swiss made. Now this watch is completely Swiss made. This is their second watch. It is a dress watch, and I have to say that salmon dial is beautiful. It's the salmon that I kind of like, that color that is sort of similar to copper, not a pink color. This is really a vintage inspired color. You also get these big sword hands on here. Those have been blued. The second hand also blued. You get a blue track. So there's a railroad track that goes around the dial. That's in a blue tone. Everything else is printed in black. So all of the numbers are printed in black, and then you have a black ring around the center portion of the dial. There's a texturing on the center portion of the dial as well. Swiss made, as I mentioned. You get a sapphire crystal, all stainless steel case, and then of course the movement you can see from the back. So they really did go all out with this watch. Really beautiful movement. This is an elaborate grade SW210, so Sellita movement, hand wound, and it is decorated, so you get blued screws, you get Geneva striping. Really beautiful. They did a great job with this. This does not get a screwed-in crown, but you do get 100 meters of water resistance. Obviously, this is a dress watch, not really a sports watch, so you want to be able to just wind the watch. But you still get 100 meters of water resistance, so you could use this on a daily basis. It's a very good everyday watch, maybe everyday dress watch you can call it. But definitely I would not call it a sports watch, but there you go. It does hack, it does hand wind obviously because it is a hand winding watch. Other than that, you get a really nice beautiful strap on here. This is in a sort of blue, gray, black, and then you get a very big chunky signed buckle. This is just a prototype, but the quality here is really very good. You have sort of a circular pattern in that middle area of the dial. There's a step up to the outer track, which is the hour and minute track, and then there is sort of a circular brushing on there. Case itself is entirely polished. Even the case back is polished, and it is screwed in. I believe they are limiting the numbers on this. I think it says 250 is the limited edition. This is 000 because it's a prototype. But you can see, oh, it also says Italy on the inside of the strap because this is an Italian leather strap. But the watch is Swiss made. There's no lume on here, so we're not going to do a lume shot. Let's do quick measurements and then talk about price. I think this is around that 39 millimeter range. Yep, exactly 39 millimeters. This does have an acrylic crystal on it. They're going to be switching it to a sapphire crystal, but I believe that they said that the thickness will be the same, so 9.4 millimeters thick, obviously taking advantage of the fact that you have the hand wound Sellita movement inside. Pretty big crown here, not signed, 6.2 millimeters for a 39 millimeter watch. Very good. And then a very nice lug to lug of just over 46 millimeters. So 46.4 millimeters. This will wear very well on many wrists because it's right in that zone of around 39, 40 millimeters. Really good looking watch, very nicely made. Price on this will be $975. Again, this is a Swiss made watch with a Swiss made Sellita SW210. It is an elaborate grade, so it is a little bit more expensive than the base model SW210, which is just sort of bead blasted. This has, you know, blued screws and decorating. It looks very, very good. They did a great job with this. And of course, that salmon dial is beautiful. Blued hands, the whole 9 yards. Looks great. So very quickly, let me show you what I have on my wrist. and then we will do no lume shot. Actually, I'm just used to saying that. There's no lume shot because this is not a lumed watch. Today, I have another dress watch, sort of a dress sports watch, 100 meters of water resistance as well. This is my Cartier Santos, the latest addition to my collection, and I have been wearing it a lot because it is a very nice, very easy watch to wear. So, on my 7.5 inch wrist, this is also a very easy watch to wear. It fits really nicely, and you could see it's going to look good on my 7.5 inch wrist. I think that if you have a smaller wrist than me, obviously this will work bigger as well. I don't know how much bigger, but it depends on how you like your watches. If you're, an 8-inch wrist and above, it may look a little bit small, but I think 39 millimeters works for a lot of people. And there you go. So it's thin to the wrist, also under 10 millimeters thick. So like I said, there is no lume shot. Oh, I just want to point out one other thing. They did think through the buckle really well on here. The buckle is really nice, but you could see from the buckle, the profile, it sort of sits, the strap sort of sits inside the buckle because it is carved out, and it wears really low profile on your wrist. So that's really good as well, especially for a dress watch, and it does have a big chunky buckle. It's not your typical dress watch buckle, so they did a really good job with that. That's really it. Beautiful watch, very well done. I'll do close-ups of the dial so you guys can see what I am talking about. $975, I think that's the price it will be. I don't think they're doing any sort of Kickstarter or any of that stuff. So this will be available on their website when it is available. And I think that will be in just a few weeks or a couple of months, something like that. I will put that information down in the description below so you guys know. Anyway, tell me what you guys think down in the comments below. Salmon dial, I do like them. It's sort of a fad, but I think it's a fad that should stay around because salmon dials are good looking. It's just, like a blue dial, like a green dial. I think they're all great. People call them fads, but I really do like those colored dials, so they're great. Let's keep them around. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments below. I want to hear from you guys. Please also don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. It is super helpful for the channel, and I very much appreciate it. Please follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is WatchChrisBlog, all one word. I have some links in the description. Those links are to Amazon. If you click those links and buy anything, it helps support the channel. It doesn't cost you anything extra. However, I very much appreciate it. Anyway, thank you for logging on. I'll catch you guys in the next video.